Hello my angry news, this is Fanboy and welcome to your daily dose of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today's game is going to be a brave bronze heroes between these two fine people. The map is Dust Towers. And let me introduce the players to you relatively quickly. You can watch the chat, they're going to say all sorts of things, who knows. In the top right hand position, you have the blue Terran Zod. I'm assuming he's an alien from outer space. So we're gonna see how he does. And in the bottom left, you have Tony. Tony, like as in Tony Stark. He is also a Terran. So you have a TVT. TVTs are kind of rare. One reason I did pick this game. As you are probably reading in the chat, Zod is bronze and Zod's bronze and Tony over here is oh my goodness, silver. There you go, silver. Dripper Dripper. My brain just went completely and utterly blank there. But for right now, we're basically just watching these players kind of settle in, I guess. Tony is getting an expansion right away, while Zod is kind of a bit slower. He has not produced a single unit. He is getting a tech lab though. For what? I have no idea. So it's a 2 barracks, 2 racks play, no expansion. He is getting an orbital command though, so props to him. He's making an orbital command. So he is going in the right direction. I will say that one. And now he's getting a factory. So it's a 2 barracks into factory. Kind of odd, but okay. Like Tony over here is just got his command center down, has 2 barracks, produced 2 Marines out of it, and is just kind of pumping out the Marines at the moment. Doesn't have a whole lot of tech. Where the gas is going for Tony is absolutely and utterly beyond me. I mean, he's not building anything, so he has, what I would suggest is, instead of doing this, you have 2 workers in this gas geyser, 1 worker in this gas geyser, you put 3 in, or you take 1 out on this one, or put 2 in both. You have 1 in each, 2 in each, or 3 in each. Not 2 and 1. And there he goes, he has 3 and 3 now, so that's something. So factory is going down for Tony. He's got a command center. I don't know if it was an orbital. Yes, it is an orbital. So he has 2 orbitals. Zod just finished his command center and is not making. He's making SCVs at least. He's making SCVs out of this one too, so I mean, he's not making the dumbest mistakes. I may take that back. He has 3 Reapers at the 4-minute mark. So a Reaper expand is supposed to catch your opponent somewhat off guard, and also, I don't know, maybe allow you to expand without giving your opponent the ability to attack you. But there goes 1 Reaper. There goes 2 Reapers. This Reaper is almost dead. He only has 6 HP. There he goes. Kills maybe 2 Marines in that attempt. So that wasn't the greatest use of resources. And he still has another Reaper. So that's a thing. So we're gonna we're gonna just assume that he knows what he's doing. He did get combat shields. No stim on the way. For Tony, on the other hand, he's getting +1 combat shields and stim. So, and he's producing takes. So he's got only 3. He's only got 2 barracks and 1 factory. He could easily at least add on another factory, but he's playing it carefully. He's putting up missile turrets. This is a very cautious way to play, but an effective way to play against a bronze player. He's not that much high skill leveled compared to Zod. He is only in Zod's in bronze, and Tony is in silver. So it's not like a gold player going up against a bronze player. But he does have more basic knowledge of the game than Zod does. That was very clear to me. 2? Why does Zod have 2 starports? Zod, what are you doing? What are you doing, Zod? Both players should have expanded already, and Tony is expanding. Zod, on the other hand, no expansion. So you need to expand to make more things. Is the kind of the simplest way to put that. But what Zod is doing is he's like, hey, I'm gonna go and attack with this little tiny force that I have. I had 3 medevacs, 1 tank, and several Marines, and it's not enough of a big of enough force to even load up 3 medevacs. What? I mean, you didn't bring enough people to fill up your 3 medevacs. But Tony, on the other hand, does have a small advantage. He does have stim. So this tank is most likely going to deploy. Yeah, he's going to deploy. He's going to at least kill that SCV, so no bunkers for them. But the Marauders do charge forward, target down the tank, and every single Marauder does go down, and that medevac may go down as well. It does go down, so, I mean, was this drop worth it, technically? I would say yes, as long as you don't lose the medevacs. You gotta get the Okay, I lost 1 medevac with all the Marines in it. Outside of this lonely, poor, lonely Marine is like, oh my god, I'm shell-shocked like no one else's business. What are these guys doing? Oh, you got them trapped in here. How in the world did you get trapped in here? Okay, that's just odd. I'm sorry, but that was just odd. But it looks like Tony does have 3 bases. Added on quite a bit more production facilities. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 barracks, a medevac, or not a medevac producing station, a starport, and a single factory. That, I mean, it's completely. I mean, he could technically add on another starport or another barracks very easily, or even another factory. But, okay, Zod, what are you doing? Zod, instead of going for his 3rd, is now going for a high-yield mineral patch base. A gold base, basically. Drop 3 mules at it. Is producing SCVs instead of producing a command, or orbital command. Does he have? Yeah, he has 2 orbitals. So what is he building right now? He's building medevacs and banshees. Why? I have no idea. Liberator is out. 2 Liberators. Can these Liberators get anything done? I highly doubt it. Because Tony built missile turrets. Lots of them. And is adding on another engineering bay, actually. So, Zod is just now getting +1. So, that's a thing. So he's at +1 currently. And if we look at Tony's army, he's at 1-1. So Zod is kind of, well, I don't know, missing the loop. So right now, Zod has a very small army out in the middle of the map. He has a Marauder, a Marine, and a Reaper out on this cliff. I'm assuming to make sure this expansion doesn't get taken. I'm assuming is his philosophy. But it looks like that Liberator kind of got shut down. Does kill off a Marine. But it looks like Tony just has his base is a little too well defended currently. What you could do is fly back here. You would only get hit by 1 missile turret. But fly back here, drop down here, and basically wreck this whole entire back base. But is Zod going to do that? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. But he does have 2 command centers on the way to being orbitals. Yep. He expanded here, and then he expanded here. How much production does this guy actually have? He's got 1 engineering bay. He's got... Is that a battle cruiser? Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody, if you ever watched Day 9, please, right now, do the dance. You can't see me, but I am doing the dance right now. Do the dance. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So, yeah. He's got 3 starports. 3 starports. 1 green Earth. And he's producing battle cruiser operational. So, I don't know what he's doing. And there's a small Zod force outside the main ramp of Tony. But I don't see this ending very well. But here we go. Here comes the engagement. But those Marines are just a little too much. Even lose the medevacs. Holy crap! Zod is just now getting stem. He's getting, it looks like, +1 armor and weapon upgrades for I don't know what. I'm assuming for his battle cruisers. And he's also just got the cannon. The main cannon for battle cruisers. But it looks like he only has 1. Now he has 2. So, could it take on just a bunch of Marines and a Marauder and even a Cyclone? Tony produced a Cyclone, for God's sakes. Why? I have no idea. Oh no, he's got 3 Cyclones. And 2 random Vikings. So, yeah, that's a thing. But you need to take out those Vikings ASAP. And please, oh, this is a massacre. This is a massacre. Even the battle cruisers. No! The poor battle cruisers. And in reality, those battle cruisers, if Marines could take them down, would squish them all once they blew up. Because if you remember, battle cruisers are about the size of the city. So, yeah. But we're gonna see if Tony can kind of just punch through. There's a bunch of random medevacs for Zod out in the middle of the base. Out in the middle of the map, I mean. But it looks like that Liberator is very, very, very slowly punching down Tony's army one shot at a time. But here we go. Here comes the pretty much last engagement. The battle cruisers and the tanks are going to probably go down first, and it's pretty much game over for Zod. Zod's fourth currently is going to most likely go down. There goes the command center. 2 more battle cruisers have arrived, but I don't think it's going to be a whole huge of a difference. I don't know where this battle cruiser went, but he almost mottoed, or at least tried to, motto cannon that Thor, but it was a little too late. But another battle cruiser rolls off the line, so 2 battle cruisers to this huge army. That mine did a little bit of work, but this is how many times Tony has stemmed. Tony has stemmed enough to run 5 medevacs completely and utterly dry. That's incredible. And Zod is actually using his money a tad bit more effectively, at least his minerals. His gas, not so much. While Tony has 17 and 20 respectively in the bank. So that's the thing. But you gotta remember, Zod does have this gold base over here. So we're gonna see who can do what now. But it looks like Zod wants to pick a fight with this tiny little itty bitty army. Nope. Zod says nope. I don't want anything to do with this. 3 medevacs. But it looks like this is going to be the final engagement. Banshees are cloaked, but the medevac disaster of 2016 has happened. But it looks like this Banshee is going to get scanned and shot down. But Zod does leave the game without a GG. Oh my goodness. That was a very interesting Brave Bronze Heroes. They did a lot of things right and they did a lot of things wrong. Tony could have very easily ended this game about, I don't know, 5-6 minutes ago. Zod, I think he was creative, but flawed at the same time. Really, you don't really want to go for, I don't know, battle cruisers in a TVT. Hell, you don't really want to do battle cruisers ever, unless you're in a team game. They are, I don't know, they're not as worthless as they used to be, but they're still worthless. If you get what I'm trying to say. But, Zod should have stuck with the Marine Marauder with a couple tanks and maybe a handful of mines. His base expansion was kind of lacking. He did get this base semi-early. I did like the whole, hey, I'm going to grab the gold over here because it's protected idea. But for the most part, Tony just out-expanded and outproduced. He way overproduced Zod's army. I mean, Zod had no chance. From almost the very beginning, he had no chance. The 3 Reapers at 4 minutes for Zod is, I mean, doesn't make any sense. But outside of that, it was a very fun game to watch. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. And if you have any positive or negative feedback for me, please leave it down in my comment section. And if you want to send your own replays to me for casting, look down in the comment section. You'll see an email there. And you can send your replays to me to get casted. So hopefully you guys liked it. And if you did, thumbs up, comments, and if you've been watching a couple videos on my channel over the last couple weeks and would like to support me, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. And I will see you guys in the next game. Bye.